the wisdom of life in the quotes and sayings of Epicurus on the GreatsQuotes channel. Happiness is the displacement of suffering and anxiety. To whom little is not enough, nothing is enough. If you live in harmony with nature, you will never be poor. If you live in harmony with human opinion, you will never be rich. A wise man believes that it is better to be miserable with reason than to be happy without reason. All desires should be presented with this question: what will happen to me if what I seek because of my desire is fulfilled, and if it is not? Always have more intelligence than self-love. The world is a limited portion of heaven, comprising the luminaries, the earth, and all celestial phenomena. If it collapses, everything will come into confusion. Of all the things that wisdom brings to itself for the happiness of all life, the most important is the possession of friendship. He who seems fearful cannot be free from fear. Knowing how to live well and how to die well are the same science. The universe is limitless. Death has nothing to do with us. When we are, there is no death yet, and when death comes, we are no more. May you do nothing in life that would inspire fear in you if it became known to another. Pain is the greatest of all evils. Always have a new book in your library, a full bottle in your cellar, a fresh flower in your garden. People need even the worst laws, for without them, people would devour each other. The wise cannot turn into the brainless. No one should be envious. Good people don't deserve envy, and the bad ones, the happier they are, the more they harm themselves. We value our own character as our own property, whether it is good and respected by people or not. So should we value the character of others. Justice does not exist in and of itself. It is a contract to do no harm and to suffer no harm, made in the intercourse of men and always applicable to the places where it is made. Pain is the greatest of all evils. Do not spoil what you have by coveting what you do not have. Remember, what you already have was once among the things you could only hope for. The greatest fruit of limiting desire is freedom. Don't avoid doing small favors. will think you are capable of great ones too. A noble man is always more occupied with wisdom and friendship. The one is a mortal good, the other an immortal good. Bend only to lift up the fallen. Many, having accumulated riches, have found no end to troubles, but other troubles. Bread and water give the greatest pleasure when one brings them to one's mouth, feeling the need. In philosophical disputes, the victorious one wins, for he acquires new wisdom. All that nature requires is easy to attain, and all that is superfluous is difficult to attain. There is nothing to fear in life for someone who has truly understood that there is nothing to fear in non-life. To whom a little is not enough, nothing is enough. We value our own character as our own property, whether it is good and respected by men or not. So should we value the character of others. Bend only then to lift up the fallen. Let us thank wise nature for making the necessary easy and the heavy unnecessary. One wise man is no wiser than another. Necessity is distress, but there is no need to live with necessity. Yes, the gods exist, for knowledge of them is obvious, but they are not what the crowd believes them to be. Have always more intelligence than self-love. You cannot live pleasantly without living reasonably, morally, and justly. And conversely, you cannot live reasonably, morally, and justly without living pleasantly. In all pursuits, the fruit is hard to ripen at the end of them, but in philosophy, cognition and pleasure run in a race. Pleasure does not follow cognition, but cognition and pleasure exist simultaneously. The wise man alone is able to judge poetry and music faithfully, though he himself will not write poetry. Thank you for watching the video to the end. To all wise thoughts, good health, and goodness. Leave your comments on what quotes Epicurus liked, just for you. See you in new videos on GreatsQuotes channel.